అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. హానరబుల్ మినిస్టర్ ఫర్ ఐటీఈ అండ్ సి హెచ్ఆర్డి అండ్ ఆర్టీజీఎస్ ఆఫ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ శ్రీ నారా లోకేష్ గారికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం అండి. శ్రీ వేగేసిన అనంత కోటిరాజు గారు చైర్మన్ అండ్ మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ సిఫీకి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం అండి. శ్రీ నారా లోకేష్ గారు హానరబుల్ మినిస్టర్ ఫర్ ఐటీఈ అండ్ సి హెచ్ఆర్డి అండ్ ఆర్టీజీఎస్ ఆఫ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ గారికి పుష్పగుచ్చం అందించి స్వాగతం పలకవలసిందిగా శ్రీ వేగేసిన అనంత కోటిరాజు గారు చైర్మన్ ఆఫ్ మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ సిఫీని కోరుతున్నామండి. సార్ సార్ శ్రీ కాటమనేని భాస్కర్ గారు ఐఏఎస్ సెక్రటరీ టు ఐటీఈ అండ్ సి గారిని వేదిక మీద సాదరంగా ఆహ్వానిస్తున్నామండి. వీరికి పుష్పగుచ్చం అందించవలసిందిగా శ్రీ వేగేసిన అనంత కోటిరాజు గారిని కోరుతున్నామండి. శ్రీ మంతెన రామరాజు గారు హానరబుల్ చైర్మన్ ఆఫ్ ఏపీఐఐసి వారిని వేదిక మీద సాధారణంగా ఆహ్వానిస్తున్నామండి. వీరికి పుష్పగుచ్చం అందించి స్వాగతం పలకవలసిందిగా సిఫీ చైర్మన్ శ్రీ వేగేసిన అనంత కోటిరాజు గారిని కోరుతున్నామండి. శ్రీ ఎంఎన్ హరీంద్ర ప్రసాద్ గారు ఐఏఎస్ కలెక్టర్ అండ్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ మేజిస్ట్రేట్ విశాఖపట్నం వారిని వేదిక మీద సాధారణంగా ఆహ్వానిస్తున్నామండి. వీరికి పుష్పగుచ్చం అందించి స్వాగతం పలకవలసిందిగా శ్రీ వేగేసిన అనంత కోటిరాజు గారిని కోరుతున్నామండి. శ్రీ పివిఎన్ మాధవ్ గారు బీజేపీ స్టేట్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ గారిని వారికి స్వాగతం పలుకుతూ వారికి పుష్పగుచ్చం అందించి స్వాగతం పలకవలసిందిగా వేగేశ్వర కోటేశ్వరరాజు గారిని అనంత కోటిరాజు గారిని కోరుతున్నామండి. బీజేపీ ఫ్లోర్ లీడర్ మరియు విశాఖపట్నం నార్త్ ఎమ్మెల్యే శ్రీ విష్ణు కుమార్ రాజు గారిని వేదిక మీద సాధారణంగా ఆహ్వానిస్తున్నామండి. వారికి పుష్పగుచ్చం అందించవలసిందిగా సిఫీ చైర్మన్ శ్రీ వేగేసిన అనంత కోటిరాజు గారిని కోరుతున్నామండి. సిఫీస్ Empowering India's AI Revolution groundbreaking ceremony of the first AI Edge Data Center and Open Cable Landing Station in Visakhapatnam కి విచ్చేసినటువంటి గౌరవ మంత్రివర్యులు శ్రీ నారా లోకేష్ గారికి, అతిథులందరికీ, పాత్రికేయులు అందరికీ కూడా సిఫీ తరపున స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నామండి. ముందుగా శ్రీ హర్షరామ్ జీ బిజినెస్ హెడ్ ఆఫ్ ఎన్సిఎస్ సర్వీసెస్ వారిని ప్రసంగించవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నామండి.
Good morning everybody. Firstly, Sri Lokesh Nara garu, thank you for honoring us with your presence today and other dignitaries as well. Thank you very much. In the next 5 minutes, I will just quickly explain the project, the importance of the project, and what it means for Sify Technologies Limited and for the city of Visakhapatnam and for the state of Andhra Pradesh. Right? So, historically in India, the first cable that came to India, and these cables basically connect various countries for communication purpose. The first cable that came to India was in 1870. In 155 years, we have had roughly about 30 to 35 cables that have come to India. But all these cables have actually come only to 2 cities, Mumbai and Chennai. That is the historical context, a little bit of the historical context of what has happened to submarine cables that have come to India. Though there have been attempts to develop other locations such as Cochin, Tuticorin, commercially and technically many cables have been unviable over the years. So as a result of it, especially in the last 5 to 10 years, with the advent of 5G, with the data becoming more and more important, and now with cloud and AI coming, it has become important for most countries to look at their national cyber security and resilience. And as a consequence to that, many organizations such as ours and other global organizations have been looking at alternate sites and alternate locations to bring these cables into India, right? In that context, when we started looking beyond Mumbai and Chennai, we looked at many sites. And then we finally narrowed down to Visakhapatnam, and there were basically 3 or 4 key reasons for us. One, Visakhapatnam, I think, has some natural advantages, geographic advantages, deep water, shallow beaches, and some terrain. Secondly, most importantly, what we found was that the government of Andhra Pradesh has got a very strong vision and a comprehensive vision around the digital infrastructure side of it. So it's not just about submarine cables, it was about a strong AI data center policy, renewables, infrastructure like airports and, fiber infrastructure. Andhra Pradesh has got a very good fiber infrastructure through the AP fiber, which was rolled out many years back, plus very, very reliable fiber in this country. So when we looked at the overall government policy, and more importantly the willingness to make that government policy work on the ground, because these projects require actually a lot of support from the government and the bureaucracy. And when we saw that the local government and bureaucracy was very supportive of this initiative, and there were natural advantages of that, and the local population also was, is very tech enabled local population. So considering all these factors, we decided to now develop Vizag as our next hub, and in that context, we are actually developing Vizag as not just Vizag infrastructure for Vizag and Andhra. Vizag becomes a very important global destination for all traffic which is going into India and globally. So just as a context, what happens is a lot of traffic or internet actually comes to us from Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, even Australia. So Vizag now becomes a central point of that, all the traffic coming into not just Visakhapatnam and Andhra, but even across India. So with this project, what we intend to do is to elevate the position of Visakhapatnam not just as a local IT hub, but on a global picture. And again, I would like to thank the government and the bureaucracy for their immense support in getting us to this point. There's a lot of work left to do, and I'm sure with the support of the Honorable Minister and the IT Secretary, I'm sure this is a project that we'll be able to execute well. In terms of what infrastructure we are actually developing, so the site that you see outside is our cable landing station. It's an open cable landing station that can support up to 4 cables. We have also integrated the cable landing station into our edge, AI edge data center. It's a 14 megawatt data center that we have also groundbroken today. So the 2 sites will actually work in tandem. All the cables, submarine cables will come here. Traffic will go to the AI edge data center and get processed. And then through the fiber that is available within the state of Andhra Pradesh along the OPGW and terrestrial fiber, this will be then distributed within Andhra Pradesh as well as across India into other cities of India as well, right? So the key importance of this project is not just from a local perspective, it is also a national importance project, very, very critical to the improving the cyber and digital resilience of the country. What does it do? Obviously, there is the infrastructure build that will happen in Visakhapatnam and the rest of Andhra Pradesh. That is, I think the both on the data center as well as the cable landing station. But more importantly, what this AI and AI edge data centers do is enable the job creation and the skill development of the local people. So I think that is a very important takeaway for all of us, that these projects are of highly importance, not just from a infrastructure creation, but also from a skill development and job creation perspective. So that's a quick summary of the project that we are executing currently, both on the open cable landing station as well as the AI edge data center. Thank you.
సిఫీ చైర్మన్ అండ్ మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్ శ్రీ వేగేసిన అనంత కోటరాజు గారిని ప్రసంగించవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నామండి.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. It's a pleasure and honor to host all of you. And this is very important, being Andhra being my state, and Lokesh, when he's studying at Stanford, interacted, and also 2017, also I met him. But the way we looked at, just let me give you a brief of Sify, little bit beyond my colleague Arsha mentioned. We are the first guys did a data center in this country 25 years back in Mumbai. We are the first guys, and we also the first guys did the data center to bring the AWS or hyperscalers into Mumbai. That campus, if anybody goes to, to give you my vision of how I want to develop Vizag, which I want to develop beyond Mumbai, but we are already have 250 megawatt campus in Mumbai. Then we launched beginning of this year 130 megawatts in Noida, 130 megawatts in Chennai. So we are looking for an opportunity. I'm a business guy. It's not the thing, I will do it because I have to be responsible. My children, they're going to say, where is dad? You are investing, right? So, and I have a responsibility also, a public company we are running for last 25 years, is NASDAQ listed. We are the one of the two companies listed in the NASDAQ for last 25 years in India, from India. We are only listed in the NASDAQ for last 25 years. Ourselves and Infosys, we are the only two companies. You know the process we have to take to run and, with the SEC rules and regulations is very difficult. And with that credibility, when Lokesh Garu met him 2017, and I'm still looking at it, and he's telling me it took me so many years to convince to Vizag. I want to give my friend Sagar. Where is Sagar? Sagar. He is my temple friend in Fremont. Sagar also from Andhra, and Sagar Dottapaneni. Am I correct your last name? Yes, yes. So, I built a temple in Fremont, and so whenever he comes, sir, you are doing all over the place. Why not Andhra? So, Sagar, he came and met Lokesh, 6 months, less than 6 months. We met 6 months, and I'm really impressed what is Lokesh said, Anna, you have to do it, I'll do everything for you. I said, really, this man is doing something, and I met Chandrababu Naidu Garu before. I know as his hard work, and I watched his vision, how he shaped up the Hyderabad. We all, a lot of people are benefited, but whatever the reason, we have a different state. And I looked at it, Lokesh Babu, how he is doing, I don't call humble. Humble is a little bit a moderate word for hard work. But if we call hustle, it is, hustling is basically throwing elbows, not only hard work, high energetic. See, when I met Lokesh Babu at Stanford, he could have been a startup, AI startups, he would have been made $1 billion. Graduated from a Stanford, that is one of the world prestigious, not world prestigious, he is the number one. Probably most of his colleagues making already billions of dollars in AI. And I looked at this man, and I looked at his energy, how he wants to do it. So then I said my team, my Harsha and the team, let's see what is the opportunity for Vizag. So after that I didn't met him, I met him only today. And, texting, Anna, when are you coming? Anna, when are you coming to Vizag? So I said, okay, this is great. So we did a business plan. So I'm saying I'm coming to the Vizag because there is a business case reasonable, right? So it's really takes, because it's okay, it may be, we may be planned for 5 years, it may be take 10 years. As long as it's going to happen, and we have to have a solid government. And the way under Modi ji is developing with 3 terms, longevity is very important. Otherwise, we lose the continuity. And that's what scares the people like me. What happens, if this man is committed something, somebody else comes saying, that is a good, is a challenge, is a problem. That is what we need to convince. And Lokesh Babu is written a beautiful article, Business Standard, few days back, why, it's not anymore India, when Chandrababu Naidu Garu was there, he is a visionary, and there is less competition. So only that time SM Krishna is competing Bangalore and Chandrababu Naidu Garu, rest of the country. But today, every IT minister, every chief minister is competing for IT. So if you look at Yogi ji, we built, and we did Stalin, we did Padnavas. When I met all these people, one thing they're saying, hey, you have a beautiful state and you have a great ambassador. That is man, Chandrababu Naidu Garu. But somebody who has to execute, that's what I found Lokesh Babu, energy. And very good energy. See, at the end of the day, please don't ask government to do everything. Government cannot do everything. When the people like me come to and invest, then only it creates the job. And government cannot create all the jobs. So please give, policies and makes it, investor friendly. When I was doing my data center in Noida, just the chief secretary who retired, Mr. Manoj Singh, he used to call my law department and said, when are you going to complete? When are you going to complete? He's chief secretary. Now Lokesh Babu is calling me every 2 weeks. Anna, when are you complete? So we did 2 weeks back. We took over the land, the one we did in Hill 3. And this is my land. My brother bought long time back. So luckily, I have a land on the ocean. It's because it's very difficult. It's not only state regulations, we have to deal with central regulation, right? That EZ or whatever called, and then we have to get a lot of permits. And getting the data, cable landing station is very difficult because every data comes into the country, every data goes out to the government. We have to snoop the data and submit the reports to the government. And to get the permits, we have to go through the security, not only the marine, everything. It's a lengthy process. And Bhaskar is promised me he will expedite for me. So 3 months, that's great. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, there's 10 departments. So we can do parallelly, right? So having that thing happen, and my commitment to you is, you please government help me, I will bring the customers. And then I was telling Lokesh Babu, this is not just data centers are a thing, we need to develop the whole infrastructure. That means we need to have built nice conference halls, tourism. I think the way I look at it, Vizag, how it's developing, I don't know why people goes to Bali and all these things. I think Vizag should be much better than Bali, to be honest. I've been to Bali, and me and my wife, then we looked at it, why we are going here, Because, and I'm spoiled in US 40 years, but I'm looking at India is much better. But we need to develop, now luckily airport is coming, beautiful airport. Roads are nice. I saw the thing, I watched the yoga, Chandrababu Naidu Garu did the yoga, and the massive. See, that's what we are capable as a Telugu or a Andhra. We have that passion to build grand. That is what we need. That's what it takes. Confidence, investors confident, and people executable, and give that confidence. And we need to develop nice tourism, and now it's education system, nice hospitality. All these things is important when you're going to come, and it's a beautiful. And beauty of the Vizag also, one thing I looked at it, it is one of the kind of a very cosmopolitan and on the beach. I don't think that kind of combination in India, very rare. It's a beautiful cosmopolitan. It's not nobody dominated here. So we are all equal. And it's a new ground. And also beach. So nature. So that is the strength of the Vizag. And I think we need to have local support and faith. And having a long term of the government, stability government. It's very important. Having all these things will attract me. That's why people are thinking why I went to Noida. What is Yogi ji did in the last 2 terms, 10 years, 10 plus years, he cleaned up stable. A lady can walk 2 a.m. in the night in Lucknow. Law and order, we don't have that problem here, but other things we need to have that kind of a stability, policies, what is this government is committing, I want to carry the next thing because we are investors, we have multiple choices. If not here, I'll go to the, UP, or I go to the Maharashtra, I'll go to the Chennai, and even Hyderabad. There are so many places, but when we are investing here, we need that kind of expectations. We are expecting the government. And I am very confident what is, Modi ji is doing at the central, and with Chandrababu Naidu Garu and Lokesh. And I'm little bit, sympathetic for Lokesh, but how you can fill up Chandrababu Naidu Garu's vision in Hyderabad, how you are going to make it Vizag as your city, I think that is big role to fill, So with that, I want to thank Lokesh Babu, and I have a lot of confidence in the government. And I want to continue this thing, and we want to do a lot of things in Vizag. And Lokesh Babu is giving me a lot of challenges, and we will. I think I am very confident. Yes, it's a question of relationship and confidence. That's what is at the end of the day business. That's what we'll do the business. It's not just a transaction of 30 days or 60 days. It's a long-term confidence. And with that, I want to thanks for all of you. And I'm very happy we are doing this. And we are going to do it, and we are going to execute faster than anybody else. This is my state, and with Lokesh Babu's and administrative support, we will execute faster than anybody else, because I know the ground reality. So we will do faster than anybody. Thank you very much.
గౌరవ మంత్రివర్యులు శ్రీ నారా లోకేష్ గారిని జ్యోతి ప్రజ్వలన చేసి ప్రసంగించవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను. గౌరవనీయులు శ్రీ నారా లోకేష్ గారిని ప్రసంగించవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నామండి.
ఆనందరాజు గారు, రామరాజు గారు, కలెక్టర్ గారు, బీజేపీ రాష్ట్ర అధ్యక్షులు మాధవ్ గారికి, విష్ణు కుమార్ రాజు గారికి, విశాఖపట్నంలో మాస్ అంటే ఒకే వ్యక్తి గుర్తొస్తారు, మా వెలుగుబూడి రామకృష్ణ బాబు గారికి. సో ఇక్కడున్న ఐటీ ప్రొఫెషనల్స్కి, టు ఆల్ ద CEOs, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ఫర్ హ్యావింగ్ మీ హియర్. Honestly, what Anand Raju garu is doing here in Visakhapatnam is what various IT companies did to Hyderabad in the 90s. So when Mr. Naidu, our Honorable Chief Minister, in his first term as Chief Minister, laid a seed, it could be the Cyber Tower project, it could be bringing various institutions to Hyderabad. And it took Hyderabad now close to 30 plus years to be what it is today. So I was telling Anand Raj garu on the way here, I said, Kot Raj Garki, I was telling, what we will achieve here today, if you look at it, is we laid a foundation, and what Hyderabad took 30 years, we will actually take not more than 10 years to achieve here in Visakhapatnam. That is our firm commitment, and that is what I would like to thank Kotraj Garu for his support also here, and it really means a lot for us to drive the entire ecosystem. What people of Andhra Pradesh also have to realize is a lot of hard work goes behind bringing each and every company. Raj Garu was kind enough to host me in California when I first time became the minister. This was in 2017. And ever since that, it took me 8 years to convince him that Visakhapatnam and Andhra Pradesh is the right place to come. So it takes a lot of effort, lot of time, because we are no longer competing with other states. We are also competing with other countries who are looking for these investments. So it's very, very important that people of Andhra Pradesh understand it. These investments did not happen over time. As Rajugar just stated, Sagar Garu played a very important role. Ramaraj Garu played a very important role. Katamneni Bhaskar Garu, who is the IT secretary, played a very important role in getting this project to Visakhapatnam. So there's a lot of effort, lot of energy, lot of people behind these projects, and it takes a lot of energy to bring all this together and bind it together and then land it here. Honestly, I was telling Raju Garu that the entire greater Visakhapatnam economic region will be $1 trillion economy by 2047. For Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam is our economic capital. And this is where we will be driving our agenda. This is where investments will be coming at next level. As a government, we believe that, of course, every state should have only one capital, but development should be decentralized. And this has been our mandate. We went to people, we cleared this mandate, and that is why we've created history by winning 94% of the seats that we've contested. It's a clear mandate to do good. It's a clear mandate to create jobs. It's a clear mandate to make Visakhapatnam the economic capital of Andhra Pradesh. Rajugar, I love this city for the single reason that even in 2019, when we lost rest of the state, we still won Visakhapatnam. People of Visakhapatnam stood by us. They gave us the mandate to continue to stand by them. And if you look at it, people of Visakhapatnam and the greater region are very resilient people. So I'll give you two examples of it. One is Hudud. So in 2014, as soon as the India government won, we really had to, Hudud came in, and we were all caught off guard. We were not prepared because it was new government that just came in. We are trying to find our feet on the ground. We are still operating out of Hyderabad. And it really destroyed Visakhapatnam. It destroyed our airport, it destroyed our IT companies, it destroyed the entire infrastructure here. But then just the way people came together and supported, our Honorable Chief Minister, Chandrababu Naidu Garu, and said, we stand by you, do what it takes to bring Visakhapatnam back. And I must admit, the Honorable Prime Minister, Narendra Modi Garu, back then came And he came to see the destruction that Hudud did. And he was driving through the streets of Visakhapatnam with our Honorable Chief Minister. And then he looked at our Chief Minister and said, Babu Garu, generally wherever destruction happens, we see pain, suffering. But it is only in Visakhapatnam that I see people with a smile in their face and waving hands to us. This is an amazing city, and that was the confidence, that people of Visakhapatnam actually gave us back then and continue to give us even today. So we have a lot to do. I believe that we are creating history. Out of the $120 billion commitments that are coming into Andhra Pradesh in terms of investments over the last 17 months, close to 50% of that is now coming to the greater region, economic region of Visakhapatnam. India's largest steel plant coming to Visakhapatnam. India's largest FDI investment ever, single largest FDI investment ever, coming to Visakhapatnam. So if you look at it, all the great investments are coming here. It is going to create a vibrant ecosystem. It will create a vibrant job market. End of the day, our agenda is to create more and more jobs. It is our promise in Super 6 that 20 lakh jobs will actually get created. And as an IT minister, I have taken a target to create 5 lakh IT jobs here in Visakhapatnam. To do this, as Raju Garu just told me, he said, I need to hustle more. I'm hustling, I need to do it more. It is quite clear, the mandate is quite clear. A lot of people criticize me for giving TCS land for 99 paise. Few of them also went to court. I don't want to talk politics, but you know which political party did that. But because we did that, Cognizant is coming to Visakhapatnam. Because we did that, Accenture is coming to Visakhapatnam. Because we did that, Salapur Sattva is coming to Visakhapatnam. Answer is coming to Visakhapatnam. Google is coming to Visakhapatnam. One policy made all the difference. One bold decision made all the difference. It is the catalyst that is actually going to change the greater economic region of Visakhapatnam. As a government, we are here to take policies, tough policies at times. We are willing to put up political capital in terms of developing Visakhapatnam. And honestly, I was sharing with Madhav Garu when I was coming here that this is probably the most exciting time for Visakhapatnam. It is not just double engine Sarkar. It is double engine Sarkar that is on a bullet train. It is 2 engines that are driving a bullet train. Today, the Honorable Prime Minister is going all out to support Andhra Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh's economic agenda. They are willing to bet on Andhra Pradesh. In fact, any reform that Government of India wants to bring at a national level, there are clear directions that go to Andhra Pradesh because they will move fast. They will do it first. And we as a government are reciprocating. We as a state are doing this kind of work. Now, Rajgar, I should also share with you, when the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi Garu said that I'll come to Visakhapatnam, we'll do Yoga Andhra. We'll do Andhra Yoga here in Visakhapatnam. And then of course as state government we called it Yoga Andhra. But when he saw 3 lakh people, which is again a Guinness Books of World Record, 3 lakh people doing Yoga Andhra, he was completely surprised. And I told him, sir, this is only possible in Visakhapatnam. Nowhere else in India. People of Visakhapatnam reciprocated. People of Visakhapatnam came early in the morning because people had to leave home at almost 2:33 in the morning to come participate in this yoga program, and we were able to deliver it. It just shows that the resilience that people here have, and that is why the double engine Sarkar is now running a bullet train here in Andhra Pradesh, and Visakhapatnam will definitely gain from this government. We will continue to support. If you look at it, as a policy, Government of India has looked at disinvestments in various sectors, but because we have a double engine Sarkar, we have been able to save Vishaka Steel Plant, Government of India has injected close to 11,000 crores into Visakhapatnam steel plant, out of which 9,000 crores is already injected. And as a state government, we are injecting 3,000 crores. In the last cabinet meeting only, we cleared it. 3,000 crores into Visakhapatnam steel plant to not only save it. I believe it is not only about saving Visakhapatnam steel plant. We want Visakhapatnam steel plant to thrive. When this government came in, there was only one furnace was operational. Today, 3 furnaces are operational. We are running at close to 80% of its capacity. We want to take it to 100% of Visakhapatnam steel plant capacity. And we want to ensure that it actually ends up making profits and contributes back, so that after 10 years, no one will again ask, give us more money. That is not the agenda. We are getting one of the largest handout, 14,000 crores to save Visakhapatnam steel plant. And we have to use it prudently, judiciously, and we have to ensure that Visakhapatnam steel plant is exceptionally profitable and contributes not only to the economy of Andhra Pradesh, but contributes to the economy of Bharat. So if you look at it, the railway zone, done. Saving Visakhapatnam steel plant, done. Getting TCS, Cognizant, Accenture, and few other IT companies. So you will see a lot of investments and announcements happening to Visakhapatnam in the next 3 months. It will be very exciting times, and we here as a government are always ready. We are going to be aggressive. We are going to work hard for every investment. రాజు గారు ఇప్పుడే చెప్పినట్టు నేను ఆయన వదిలిపెట్టలా. ఎప్పుడు వాట్సాప్ మెసేజ్లో మేము ఆడుకుంటూ ఉంటాం. ఈ చిన్న ఇష్యూ ఉందంటే ఇష్యూ ఎందుకుందని భాస్కర్ గారితో నేను చెక్ చేశాను. సిఫీకి ప్రత్యేకమే ఒక వాట్సాప్ గ్రూపే ఏర్పాటు చేశాం. వాళ్ళ మొత్తం లీడర్షిప్ టీం కూడా ఆ వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్లో ఉంది. అంటే ప్రతి ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ తీసుకురావాలి. అంటే అధికార పొరపాట్లు కానీ లేదంటే పొలిటికల్ పొరపాట్ల వల్ల ఏ ఒక్క ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ కూడా పక్క రాష్ట్రానికి వెళ్ళేదానికి లేదు అన్న లక్ష్యంతో ఈరోజు ప్రభుత్వం పనిచేస్తుంది. అహర్నిశలు కష్టపడతాం. ఏ ఒక్క ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ వదిలిపెట్టాం. నేనైతే భాస్కర్ గారికి ఎప్పుడు చెప్తా, ఒక్క జీసీసీ అయినా పక్క రాష్ట్రం వెళ్తే ఆయన అంటాను ఎందుకు పోయింది, ఎక్కడ ఫెయిల్ అయ్యాం మనం, ఆ ఫెయిల్యూర్ వల్ల ఎట్లా నేర్చుకోవాలి, ఎలా విశాఖపట్నాన్ని ఒక జీసీసీ క్యాపిటల్ గా తయారు చేయాలి అని పదే పదే మేము కూడా చర్చిస్తాం జరుగుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు తొలి అడుగు వేసాం, ఇంకా చాలా పనులు ఉన్నాయి. మేము అదే అనుకున్నాం, విశాఖపట్నానికి కనీసం 5 లక్షల ఐటీ ఉద్యోగాలు 5 సంవత్సరాలు తీసుకురావాలని. కానీ ఉద్యోగాలే మాత్రమే కాదు, మొత్తం ఎకో సిస్టమ్ ఏర్పాటు చేయాలి. ఇప్పుడే రాజుగారు చెప్పినట్లు హోటల్స్ రావాలి, కన్వెన్షన్ సెంటర్స్ రావాలి, కొత్త ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ ఎటుగో వచ్చే సంవత్సరం కూడా ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. సో ఈ మొత్తం ఎకో సిస్టమ్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి, వైబ్రెన్సీ తీసుకొచ్చేదానికి విశాఖపట్నానికి. ఆ దిశగా ప్రభుత్వం పనిచేస్తుంది. మన క్యాబినెట్ మీటింగ్లో కూడా సిఫీది నా ముందల క్యాబినెట్లో క్లియర్ అయింది, మన గూగుల్ది క్లియర్ అయినప్పుడు కూడా క్లియర్ మ్యాండేట్ క్యాబినెట్ మాకు ఇచ్చారు, ప్రత్యేక నాకు బాధ్యత ఇచ్చారు. మొత్తం రీజియన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ మీరు ప్లాన్ చేయాలి, ఎకో సిస్టమ్ హార్డ్ అండ్ సాఫ్ట్ ఎకో సిస్టమ్ మీరు ఏర్పాటు చేయాలి. అప్పుడే విశాఖపట్నం అనేది థ్రైవ్ అవుతుంది. కేవలం ఒక 10 కంపెనీలో 50 కంపెనీలు 100 కంపెనీలు తీసుకొస్తాం కాదు, ఒక ఎకనామిక్ పవర్ హౌస్ చేసేదానికి మీరు ఏ నిర్ణయం తీసుకున్నా క్యాబినెట్ మీకు అండగా నిలబడుతుందని క్యాబినెట్ మనకి నిజంగా చెప్పాలంటే బ్లాంకెట్ చెక్ ఇచ్చారు విశాఖపట్నానికి, చేయండి, చేసి చూపించండి అని. సో ప్రభుత్వం అంత కమిటెడ్గా పనిచేస్తుంది విశాఖపట్నం కోసం, విశాఖపట్నం ప్రజల కోసం. ప్రజలందరి గురించి నేను కోరేది ఒకటే, 2014 నుంచి 24 వరకు, దాని తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు సుమారుగా 15-16 నెలలు కొత్త ప్రభుత్వం ఏర్పడిన తర్వాత మీరు ఎట్లయితే మాకు ప్రత్యేకంగా తెలుగుదేశం పార్టీకి కూటమికి ఎలా అయితే సపోర్ట్ చేశారో అదేవిధంగా అన్ని ఇనిషియేటివ్స్లో సపోర్ట్ చేయాలని ప్రజలందరినీ కోరుతున్నా. ఎందుకంటే డెవలప్మెంట్లో చేసినప్పుడు కొన్ని ఇబ్బందులు ఉంటాయి, పెయిన్స్ ఉంటాయి. పెయిన్ లేకుండా డెవలప్మెంట్ అనేది జరగదు. కానీ అందరం కలిసికట్టుగా కానీ నిలబడితే మన ఎవ్వరు ఆపలేరు. చరిత్ర తిరిగి రాసే అవకాశం మనకుంది. నేను అందుకే మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నా, హైదరాబాద్కి 30 సంవత్సరాలు పడితే విశాఖపట్నానికి 10 సంవత్సరాలు చాలు. చరిత్ర తిరిగి రాద్దాం, కలిసికట్టుగా చేద్దామని విశాఖపట్నం ప్రజలందరినీ కోరుకుంటూ చివరిగా రాజుగారిని నేను I'd like to thank from bottom of my heart for his support, his continued guidance, because ఇది కేవలం ఒక ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంటే కాదు, గురువు గారికి ఉన్న రోలడెక్స్ అంటే కాంటాక్ట్స్ చాలా వాస్ట్. అన్ని దేశాల్లో ఆయన కాంటాక్ట్స్ ఉంటే అప్పుడప్పుడు అనుకుంటా ఉంటా, ఆయన ఫోన్ చేసుకుంటే చాలరా భయ్, ఆ కాంటాక్ట్స్ అన్నిటికీ మెసేజ్ పెడితే తప్పనిసరిగా ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్స్ పట్టుకురావచ్చు విశాఖపట్నాన్ని. కానీ రాజు గారు, ఐ నీడ్ యువర్ సపోర్ట్, ఐ విల్ నీడ్ యువర్ గుడ్ వర్డ్, బికాస్ ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది డే నేను చెప్పేదానికన్నా మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్కి మీరు మాట్లాడితే ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్స్ అద్భుతంగా వస్తాయి. రాజుగారితో నేను కూర్చొని మాడుతున్నప్పుడు చెప్పా, ఇట్లా ఆస్ట్రేలియాకి వెళ్తున్నా, స్పెషల్ విజిట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఉందంటే, అవునా ఎప్పుడు నుంచి ఎప్పుడు వెళ్తున్నా అంటే చెప్పా డేట్స్. చెప్పిన వెంటనే వీళ్ళని కలవాలి, నేను వాళ్ళు చెప్తాను, తప్పనిసరి వాళ్ళు కలవాలి, వాళ్ళ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్స్ విశాఖపట్నానికి వస్తాయి, సో నువ్వు కూడా చేయని గైడ్ చేస్తున్నారు. మీ కంటిన్యూడ్ గైడెన్స్ మాకు కావాలి. ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది డే ఇది మన భూమి, మన రాష్ట్రం, కలిసికట్టుగా అభివృద్ధి చేయాలి, చరిత్ర సృష్టించాలని రాజుగారిని కూడా కోరుకుంటూ నాకు ఇంత అద్భుతమైన అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన సిఫీ మేనేజ్మెంట్కి, ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు థ్యాంక్ ద సిఫీ మేనేజ్మెంట్ హియర్. అండ్ రాజుగారు, విత్ యర్ పర్మిషన్ వీ విల్ షిఫ్ట్ యువర్ లీడర్షిప్ టు విశాఖపట్నం, because I think this will be one of the largest data centers that you're going to create. So your leadership should come to Visakhapatnam, be here, and let's build the entire ecosystem together. So I'd like to thank you for calling Visakhapatnam your home, and I look forward to doing many more events together. So thank you very much, and Jai Hind. Thank you.
మొమెంటో అండి. శ్రీ నారా లోకేష్ గారికి మొమెంటో అందించవలసిందిగా శ్రీ అనంతకోటిరాజు గారిని కోరుతున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని విజయవంతం చేసిన మంత్రివర్యులు శ్రీ నారా లోకేష్ గారికి, వేదికను అలంకరించిన పెద్దలకు మరియు అతిథులందరికీ కూడా పేరు పేరున సిఫీ తరపున కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేసుకుంటూ ఈ కార్యక్రమం ఇంతటితో ముగిస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్.